Rescue by Ruby is the brand new Netflix original movie. I just got done watching it. I'm going to tell you my thoughts. Real quick before you get in this, I do want to say hit the subscribe button down below. It does my channel a lot of good. Also, you can comment, did you enjoy this movie? Have you seen it? And would you plan on watching it after my thoughts if you haven't seen it already? So, if you don't know what this movie is about, it's basic. I'm pretty sure it's based off of a true story. It's about a dog named Ruby. She's a shelter dog, gets rescued by a policeman, and he and her become a canine unit. And that's kind of the basis of this movie. It stars Grant Gustin from The Flash. I've never seen The Flash. This is actually the first thing I've ever seen Grant Gustin in that I can remember. And let's just get into my thoughts on this movie. I wasn't expecting to watch it. I saw the trailer a couple weeks back. Thought it looked like a generic dog movie. I decided to pop it on today, and it was pretty good. It wasn't spectacular. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Rescue by Ruby feels like a movie we've seen 100 times before. It feels like your typical dog movie. It really does feel kind of like paint by numbers, because you do have this dog who the shelter doesn't want to keep anymore. He finally finds a home. Yeah, and it feels a lot like My Dog Skip, which is actually a movie I enjoy more than this. It also feels like the movie Shiloh, and feels like a lot of other different dog movies. It also feels like parts of A Dog's Purpose. It does feel like your generic dog movie. It doesn't really do anything special. I do enjoy dog movies because I love dogs. So I do enjoy watching dog movies. Even though they are kind of like the same movie over and over again, just with a different cast, a different dog, and different scenarios. So basically, like I said, they got put into a canine unit, and now they're going, they're a team. Well, I just want to say spoilers, because a lot of people don't watch dog movies. They don't like to see the dog die. The dog doesn't die. It does not. So if you're afraid of the dog dying and that like being too sad for you to watch, the dog does not die. So going in this, I didn't know that. Again, I like dog movies, even if the dog does die. Like Marley and Me is a really good movie, but the dog doesn't die. There are some sad moments in here, but you know nothing's really gonna happen. It is like a PG movie. They're not gonna go really dark, so you do know that the character of Ruby nothing really that bad is gonna happen to her, and nothing does. Also, there is a big rescue scene at the end. I'm not gonna give much away about that, but it was pretty cool seeing kind of the canine unit in action. And we got to see just kind of the inner workings of the canine unit, and that was really fun to see. Also, it was kind of how they ended the movie. It is based off of a true story, I'm pretty sure, because at the end it started talking about the real life people. I don't know how true this movie was to the actual events, but there is a character that shows up at the end of the movie who was at the beginning of the movie, and there is a little payoff there. So if you're turning on the movie and you don't enjoy the first couple minutes, there is a payoff at the end. It does kind of connect, and it is cool to see that, and it was really interesting. Overall, Rescued by Ruby is a movie that, well, if you have nothing better to watch and you feel like watching a movie, maybe watch this movie. I did enjoy it at times, and well, it is paint by numbers. I did enjoy it, but not everybody's going to enjoy it because it is slow at parts, and it does feel very paint by the numbers. But overall, I enjoyed it. I'm going to give Rescue by Ruby a 7 out of 10. It's perfectly passable. It's a great way to spend an hour and a half. It's fine. It's not great, but it's not horrible. It's kind of right in the middle, actually. This is, I do keep a list of every movie I saw in this year so far, and this is kind of right in the middle. It's not bad, it's not great, but it's just right in the middle. Also, you can be on the lookout for my Cheaper by the Dozen review that is coming out tomorrow, and I will be ranking the Cheaper by the Dozen movies either Saturday or Sunday. So keep out on the lookout for those videos. As always, you can check out some more videos right now.